Okay, this video is titled Codeine Dreams in the Codeine Castle. That's borrowed from Riff Raff the name for one of his houses. So, oh my goodness, obviously ridiculous pain. I've been trying to avoid taking it. And last night, because they've bandaged the foot up, this is the most comfortable position for me at the moment. So most of these recent videos are going to be done lying down. So last night I was like, I can't get to sleep. Right, let's pop a couple of these codeines. They contain opiates, and on the box it says, do not take for more than 3 days. Otherwise, you're going to become addicted and will experience like withdrawal symptoms from the opiates. The nurse that gave me the box recommended I take 2 of them every 4 hours for 7 days. That's 7 days. That's twice the amount it takes you to be addicted. Now, I'm going to resist going all conspiracy, saying that's how they get you addicted to pharmaceutical painkillers. I never really understood the concepts of being addicted to painkillers, but then I guess, what is alcohol, what is dope, what are various other things, they take pain away. Packet takes pain away. Take that pain away. I just want something to take the pain away. So, so this is my review of codeine after just 2 tablets. I lied down, hadn't been able to sleep, and within a short amount of time I thought, I feel really relaxed. I feel like really relaxed and nice, and like my mind kind of became, but like unconcerned. There were points I was like, can't even feel my foot. I had to like kind of remember to feel parts of my bodies, and I was like, yeah, this shit is good. Like, not only was it taking the pain away, but I was in that kind of, there was a spaced out state, I guess, by which I could think about things that had happened, and there was no emotional pain attached to them. It was just kind of very like kind of matter of fact. And I started thinking, this is a strange way to be. I'm unconcerned. Like, I'm not even bothered about anything really. That was what became concerning me. It was like, well, why would anyone think about having to do anything in that state? Then this is when it got really fucking trippy and just weird. So as I'm beginning to drop off to sleep, there's this blending in between kind of a states of mind of awareness that you're a human, forgetness that you're even a human, in and kind of out of this dream state. The first of the codeine dreams I can remember, I was walking around a park in the dark. I know exactly where that park was. And I just kind of, I slumped. It was like I could only move for a bit, and then I was like, it was like the codeine was completely like affecting me within the dream. I kind of stagger up, I stand up, and there's some guy in the dark walking his dog, I think, and he kind of turns and realises me, and he just goes, I give him this look, and he's just like, oh my God, and just like runs off. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like this freakish dark, and then anytime I moved, I would then just go into this strange slump, be unable to move, then kind of get up again, and like, we went back to, he lived like in a kind of an underground car park. Not too sure of what happened there. I'd come in, kind of cosmos pentus, is that the word? And then not. And then we went, and his like elderly mother was sat under this underground car park, and I kind of struggled to make sentences, wandered off. That's what I can remember of that bit. The next scene involved myself and like friends. and people I know inside this kind of pub, and I was like drinking beer cans and for a while unaware that you're not meant to just like bring in your own beer or cider and drink it out of cans. And I was kind of staggering towards the table and just like, people a bit like, Ben, what are you doing? And I was like, I'd come in and out of being a complete mess. There was like a fish, like counter, almost like Sainsbury's, and then I realised I'm supposed to be like working there. So the guy would then tell me, show me what to do, and I'd be like, yeah, and then I'd notice I'd just start like eating the fish, like I had no awareness that you couldn't just like eat stuff for free. Just like, and then it came to the point I was supposed to clean up, and I was just like, I don't give a fuck. It was like I'd go into states of having absolutely no respect for anyone or the environment or what I was meant to do. And then I just realised, like, oh my God, I've fucked all this up. Like, I've literally would have lost my job now. Because, I was supposed to come and work on this sort of store. And it was just this whole strange. And then I'd kind of wake up a bit and I'd be like, oh my God, I don't even know where I am. And then back into the dream. And my alarm went off and I woke up and I forgot that I was supposed to take more penicillin. Went back to sleep. My mum had to come and remind me, like, Ben, we had to count up the tablets. Like, that shit's dangerous. If you're on really strong antibiotics, you need to take them at regular intervals, otherwise they're going to stop working. It's really important that you don't miss a dose, you carry on. I was convinced I'd taken the dose, and she was like, no, you didn't, because we counted them. I was like, fuck, what the fuck? So imagine someone living on their own, taking codeine every 4 hours and having to take medication. Chances are you're going to forget about the other medication. It's just like, oh my God. So then once, I realised what happened, I was lying there and the codeine wore off and I was like, oh, I can feel pain again now. And I had this really weird feeling in my stomach, like, I want more. I was like, I want more. I was like, oh, the stomach pain isn't going to go away unless I get more. And I just had to lie there and sit it out. And I was like, shit. That was like an inkling into the world of opiate addiction after just 2. Imagine I had done, how many a day? What's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 6. Say I had taken 12 of those every day for 7 days, even just for 3 days, for 7 days. I'd have no idea who I was, where I was. Those dreams were fucked. I mean, they were horrendous. Not as in what was happening to me, but as in how I was behaving. Nothing bad, but people wouldn't even engage or get close enough with me to cause me any kind of pain or like, it's so fucked. They're so fucking dangerous. I have no idea how American rappers could continue with a career whilst being on that. I don't know what their dosage is. I don't know if it's any different when they mix it up with drinks, but that's for whether they build tolerance. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I would not recommend opiate painkillers. I dread to think it was uncomfortable getting off one dose, let alone, I did the maths, isn't it? 6, 12, let me think, 12, 24, 36 doses is when you're meant to stop, so good luck to anyone trying to stop after that. Mine would have been 72, 84. After 84 of those tablets, which is what the hospital recommended, I would have been a straight up opiate addict, without a doubt. and I would have been craving. Then they're like, you have to, on the leaflet, they're like, you have to then go and see a doctor to help you with the withdrawal. What the fuck are they going to give you for the withdrawal? Weaker opiates, more. It's fucked. So just a warning to anyone. Personally, I'd say stay away from codeine. It seems very kind of, glamorized as purple or whatever it is. In the US, I just like, oof. Don't get yourself addicted to painkillers. That's all I can say. Do your best not to. Rather that than sort the source of the pain. There's a lot of substances that can numb pain, but it's not going to take the source of the pain away. Anyway, it's much longer than I had expected it to be, but welcome to my codeine review. I know it wasn't particularly funny. Yeah, it's just a review, isn't it? All right, end of Codeine Dream. Bye.